In a quaint, vibrant town, humming with the rhythm of life and whispering ancient tales, lived a man known as Edgar. A craftsman of high repute, Edgar's hands were the birthplace of the most intricate and delightful pieces of jewellery. Every piece he fashioned was more than just a trinket. It was a narrative etched into metal and gem, a testament to his remarkable skill and commitment. Yet Edgar's motivation was not rooted in his love for his craft or the pleasure it brought to the wearers of his creations. His heart held an expectation, a silent request for a return on every act of kindness he bestowed. He had convinced himself that every good deed, each masterpiece birthed, owed him a favour. A fraction of the world's luck directed his way. On an autumn morning, crisp and golden, Edgar sat at his workbench, shaping a promising piece of silver into his next wonder. A young woman, Lila, entered his shop, her eyes brimming with hope and a hint of desperation. She sought a special piece of jewellery for her ailing mother, a piece she believed would bring solace and joy in her mother's twilight days. Edgar, moved by her story, agreed to create the piece, a stunning pendant with a rare gemstone at its core. Lila confessed she could not afford the masterpiece's worth, and Edgar, touched by her situation, gifted it to her, hoping this act of kindness would bring him great fortune. As days morphed into weeks, Edgar's impatience grew. His eyes were constantly on the lookout for the universe to reward his generosity. But life, with its unpredictable twists and turns, seemed oblivious to his expectations. His business suffered, customers dwindled, and those who came bartered over prices, leaving little room for profit. Edgar's heart filled with bitterness and regret. Then one evening, as the sun bid farewell, setting the sky ablaze with fiery hues, Lila returned. Her eyes, once weighed down with worry, now shimmered with unspoken joy. She shared the news of her mother's miraculous recovery, attributing it to the comfort the pendant provided. Though her words soothed Edgar's weary heart, he still harboured resentment for the fortune he felt he was due. Lila handed him a small handcrafted box. Inside, Edgar found a note, a heartfelt message of gratitude from Lila's mother, and a small, rough stone. The stone, Lila explained, was said to bring luck and protection, a keepsake her mother had found during her younger days of travel. In that moment, Edgar's perspective shifted. The stone, though unassuming, radiated warmth that seemed to touch his very soul. He came to realize that the true worth of his act of kindness was not in the material wealth he had anticipated, but in the sincere gratitude and joy it brought to Lila and her mother. The stone, a symbol of this realization, became his most cherished possession. Edgar discovered that the most valuable fortunes in life are often not those that can be seen or touched, but those that are felt deeply within the heart. This, he realized, was the true reward of kindness and generosity.